Hi, I'd like to talk to you about losing one's identity and that what repercussions can come from that in the awakening process or even in the pre-awakening process. What is the most fearful thing about losing one's identity? Well, what does our identity do for us actually? It gives us a face. It gives us a me. I'm happy. I'm rich. I'm powerful. I'm beautiful. Or I'm unworthy. I'm not enough. These are all attributes of, of an identity that gets created in our lives as we grow through domestication, through picking up from other people, from life's experiences, and our interpretation of them. But when one goes through a spiritual awakening where the true self wakes up inside and says, wait a minute, I'm bigger than everything here, the identity gets to be threatened. And I hear this from my students all the time. So when we realize that our identity is a shield that protects us from revealing the things about us that we don't want people to know, or the loss of our identity could mean that we could no longer be able to maintain and sustain that which we love and have come to love and want in our lives. And all that really is actually an illusion, because none of our true identity, our personality, our likes, our dislikes, our tastes, our way of being really changes with awakening. Awakening just accompanies the human being that you are. But the fear, while the identity is being taken off its altar, that's what happens. That's when the fear comes in. And that's when we need a strong spiritual practice that helps us understand not only who we are, but helps us understand what is the makeup of our identity. How are we emotionally made up in our identity? And then once we look at that, and there isn't a spiritual practice when you really look at it that truly eliminates the inward inquiry about who we are, the inward inquiry about what emotionally upsets us and why we need what we need, why we need to do what we do. This is part of all spiritual practices, but really not talked about very much. So having a strong foundation, practicing mindfulness, meditation, all helps. But learning to embrace one's emotions and fears, which is what the identity is trying to protect, will allow us to let it go to the extent that our true being, our true awakening could take dominance. And once that is done, the true self looks at the personality and says, oh, okay, be that way. But I'm here now and you're there. I'm first, you're second. So I hope this helped, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And until next time, take care. Ciao.